What's happening, you guys? I'm Real2G. These are my Week 2 picks for the 2013-2014 NFL season. Week 1, I went 10-6, so I'm not bragging at all. Week 2 will be perfect. Thursday Night Football. It's the 1-0 Jets at the 1-0 Patriots. Jets, a 1-point win on the field goal against the Bucks. Should not have happened, but it did. The Patriots, a come-from-behind win on the road in Buffalo over the Bills. This week, Tom Brady will have 5 touchdown passes and beat the Jets at Foxborough. Sunday games, it's the 1-0 Rams at the 0-1 Falcons. Falcons losers to the Saints, and Rams winners over the Cardinals. This week, I'm going to have Matt Ryan and company to get the win over the Rams. It's the 0-1 Browns at the 0-1 Ravens. Ravens, a blowout loss to the Broncos as Peyton Manning had 7 touchdown passes. And, of course, Cleveland losing to the Dolphins. But this would be a 1-1 season for the Ravens as they beat the Browns in Baltimore. The 0-1 Panthers at the 0-1 Bills. I think E.J. Manuel, who had a great performance in his first game as an NFL quarterback, will get the win in this one over Cam Newton and his moneyless Carolina Panthers. The Bills, 1-1 on the year, will beat the Panthers in Buffalo. The 0-1 Vikings at the 1-0 Bears. The Bears, who should have lost that game to the Bengals, found the way to win it on defense. I'm going to have the Bears, Jay Cutler, still unpredictable quarterback, will beat the Vikings in Chicago. The 0-1 Redskins at the 0-1 Packers. Redskins, losers to the Eagles. Told y'all it was going to happen. And the Packers, losers to the 49ers. Yay. I told y'all that too. But this week, Aaron Rodgers and company should battle back, even though RG3, he's going to get the rust off of him. It's going to make it a good game, but I think the Packers will win it by a field goal over the Redskins and Lambeau Field. The 1-0 Titans at the 1-0 Texans. Texans winners against the Chargers on the road. Come from behind win at that. And the Titans, a very, very convincing win against the Steelers in Pittsburgh. But the company of Matt Schaub should have a big win in Houston as the Texans will go 2-0 and beat the Titans, who will fall to 1-1. The 1-0 Dolphins are at the 1-0 Colts. Of course, the Dolphins beating the Browns, and the Colts just getting past the Raiders because Terrell Pryor was on the charge to make it a shocking win for the Raiders, but didn't happen. Andrew Luck, I believe, will get the Colts 2-0 as they beat the Dolphins in Indianapolis. The 1-0 Cowboys at the 1-0 Chiefs. Of course, the Chiefs beating the Jaguars 28-2, and the Cowboys a big win against the Giants at AT&T Stadium. This should be an interesting game, but I think Alex Smith will have a better game against Tony Romo as the Chiefs will go 2-0 with Andy Reid in their reign and beat the Cowboys at Arrowhead Stadium. And it's the 0-1 Chargers at the 1-0 Eagles. Eagles beating the Redskins, and the Chargers had that win, but they found a way to lose it to the Texans. Eagles will pick off where they left off on Sunday. Michael Vick and company, 2-0 in the year, will beat the Chargers. 8 Sunday games. It's the Lions 1-0 at the 0-1 Cardinals. I'm going to go with the Cardinals, who lost to the Rams on the road, and the Lions, who won to the Vikings at home, will get the win on their home turf. The Cardinals to beat the Lions in Arizona. The 1-0 Saints at the 0-1 Buccaneers. Saints winning against the Falcons, and the Buccaneers 1-point losers over the Jets. I'm going to go with the Saints on the road. Drew Brees and company will get the win in Tampa Bay. The Manning brothers, Eli and Peyton, going at it in the Sunday late games. 1-0 Denver, 0-1 Giants. Peyton with 7 touchdown passes over the Ravens in that win. The Giants, they was just all over the place. Their running back got to get better because anytime that running back got the ball, he fumbled it, and they're going to have to try to get somebody like Brandon Jacobs to get back on his team, because I don't think Tom Coughlin is satisfied with this running back who they have at this point. But it's not going to matter. I'm going to have Peyton Manning throw for 4 touchdowns and beat his younger brother Eli, to beat the Giants at MetLife Stadium. The 0-1 Jaguars at the 0-1 Raiders. This is my sleeper game. Terrell Pryor is going to wake up that Oakland crowd. The Jaguars still going to try to find a way to get the win, but it's not going to happen. Terrell Pryor gets his first NFL win as a quarterback, and he'll beat the Jaguars in Oakland. Sunday Night Football is the 49ers at the Seahawks. 49ers are 1-0, and the Seahawks are 1-0. This is going to be a good game at the Great Northwest, because Russell Wilson, he lacked doing his play against the Panthers last week. He might have a better week, but Colin Kaepernick and company are the better team. I'm going to have the 49ers in a slugfest to beat the Seahawks at the Great Northwest on the road. And on Monday Night Football, it's the 0-1 Steelers at the 0-1 Bengals. Do I have to say that these are other sleeping teams? Ben Roethlisberger, of course, he had a bad game last week. He lost Maurice Pouncey to a season-ending injury, and the Steelers need him because he was their best center overall in the National Football League. And the Bengals should have beaten the Bears, but they found a way to lose. But I think Dalton and company will find a way to beat Ben Roethlisberger and the Steelers. I think the Steelers' window of opportunity in trying to be winners is starting to close. I'm going to go with the Bengals at home to beat the Steelers in Cincinnati. Those are my week 2 picks. Come back next week and find out if I had a perfect week or whatever. You pick your pick, put it down there at the bottom of this page, and we'll see what happens. So next week, I'm out.